If you're covered by Tricare and you've failed at least 3 antidepressants, I want you to listen closely. You are not out of options. I served in combat as a bomb technician in the Army. I loved the mission, I loved my team, but what I wasn't prepared for was what happened after the years of exposure to stress, trauma, blast waves, and then the transition out of the Army. Like a lot of vets, I tried to push through. I tried medications, I did what I was told, and then nothing worked. The frustration started turning inwards and crushing me. You really start asking if this state is permanent. And here's what most vets are never told. Chronic PTSD, depression, and traumatic brain injuries are not just emotional conditions. These are neurological injuries. Long-term stress and trauma increase inflammation in the brain, they reduce blood flow to the prefrontal cortex, and this impairs the very system responsible for emotional regulation and executive control. That's why you can understand your trauma and still feel hijacked by it at the same time. Insight is not the same as regulation. So we decided to build a program differently. Through the Inner Armor program, qualifying veterans can receive up to 36 transcranial magnetic stimulation treatments. Alongside that, the program also includes more than 30 hyperbaric oxygen therapy sessions and 6 enhanced ketamine infusion treatments. This is not just talk therapy. This is a structured, brain-based treatment plan designed specifically for people who have already tried medications and are still struggling. We target inflammation, restore blood flow, and strengthen executive functioning to address the physiology so that your brain can actually heal itself and regulate itself again. And when that happens, something really powerful occurs. We've seen veterans experience significant symptom reduction in as little as 2 to 3 weeks. We're not talking about managing symptoms, we're not talking about coping better, we're talking about real neurological improvement. If you're still functioning but barely holding it together, this applies to you. If you love someone and you're watching them slowly withdraw, this applies to you too. You do not have to accept this as permanent.
By the time someone comes to us after failing multiple medications, they are not weak. They're discouraged. They have tried everything that was recommended. They waited, they adjusted doses, they hoped, they waited more, and each failure made it harder to believe anything will work. One of the biggest fears we hear is, I cannot afford to fail again. That makes sense. But if the level of intervention never changed, why would the outcome change? Medication attempts to balance chemistry, but if inflammation, impaired blood flow, and dysregulated neural circuits are still present, medication is working uphill. This program addresses the underlying neurological dysfunction first. Another concern is cost. If you have Tricare Select, Reserve Select, or Prime, and have tried at least 3 antidepressants, you may qualify. We handle the referral process. We submit directly to Tricare. Outside of insurance copays, there are no hidden add-ons. Another concern is privacy. This treatment is handled through Tricare. Like any covered medical service, your information is protected under federal healthcare privacy laws. During intake, we walk you through how confidentiality applies to your specific situation, so there are no surprises. And finally, the fear that it will not work. No ethical clinician can promise outcomes. What we can tell you is this: when we intervene at the neurological level, we see measurable changes in mood regulation, focus, emotional control, and quality of life. If you feel out of options, that is often when people find us. The next step is simple. Complete the new patient paperwork. We schedule a consult within 2 business days. You meet with a psychiatric provider for a comprehensive evaluation. We submit the referral to Tricare. Once approved, your personalized treatment plan begins. If you qualify, this may be the level of care you have not tried yet. You carried the mission long enough. Now it's time to get the right level of support. Start the process.